And we back. Nola Boy Sports and News. Back at you with another one. I started this True Hurt series because I wanted to always keep it real with my people. Salute to the whole LDBC and the people support my channel. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. So let's get cooking. We got a lot of things back. Football, basketball. You know, we got the world going through what we going through. You know what I mean? But just to look at it and just to talk about everything, we're going to start with the Western Conference Finals. You see how the analytics and the media twist the narrative of the real truth? You know what I mean? So I do give credit where credit is due. But you have to understand, team ball, situational ball, knowing the X's and O's of the game, how much time left on the clock, all that is important. That's what championship experience will give you. Rondo with the inbound pass. You know what I mean? So they try to confuse him with the height and the size and all that. But Rondo IQ of the game high. I'm a pump fake high, bounce pass, sweet, all in rhythm. That same shot he missed against the Nets. See, this is what I'm saying. Anthony Davis is an all-around talent, freak of nature, just like LeBron was. People forget he was a point guard at 6'1", so that's why he think he got that jumper like that. He do have an advantage on a lot of people. But the championship experience of a floor general, Rondo changed the whole atmosphere of the Lakers. Two people not getting their props because they want them to go out on top for as he's the guy, he's the face. But sometimes when you look at this game, people say Denver Nuggets sold out. They broke down at the end on defense, miscommunication. But see, you got to understand, I ain't taking nothing away from the Lakers' execution. That still bring me back to the IQ and the championship caliber that they have on their team. So they know the situational basketball. Denver came back from 3-1 leads, but now you playing against a high IQ team. But don't forget, they still only have 2 superstars. Let the role players beat you. But you'll sit here and tell me that these people still lost the game. You have to know how they lost the game. You got to look at how they lost the game. So I understand people saying defense. So one dude on defense will not change the narrative of the situation because you still need points. Why you think I like Marcus Smart? He worked on his game. He worked on his game. But they'll sit here and tell you he's just a defensive guy. Gary Harris, where he was, I don't know if he was in a game or not. I keep watching this last play and say, bro, if you watch when Anthony Davis hit that shot and ran to the middle of the floor, LeBron did that smirk like he was happy, then that smile went away and he walked clean off. Come on, man, go support the dude, bro. The dude just saved your legacy, man. That's some snake-ass shit. That smile wasn't genuine. None of that shit about that whole last play. Because the play was drawn up for you. You just went 1 for 6. So you just stood there. Rondo said it. Rondo did the interview. I locked eyes. I tried to go backdoor twice. And Danny Green is somebody else. It wasn't there. Locked eyes with LeBron. He's just looking at me. So I see Anthony Davis flash, pump fake high bounce pass. Boom, get it to him. Sweet basketball play, man. I'm mad Denver couldn't pull this shit home. But this is what you gotta understand. Fake love will never get you nowhere. People know when you using them. You gotta open your fucking eyes sometime. That whole sequence at the end of that game was fucked up. How LeBron treated that dude. Yeah, you gonna come and tweet some bullshit after the fact. But your actions on that court after you hit that shot, showed, boy. That shit showed. Salute to Anti-Social for bringing that up. Because I wasn't going to bring it up because people think I bashed this dude, bro. But the truth hurt when I tell the truth. It ain't my fault, bro. I watch the little things. The shit that y'all don't even look about because y'all look at the big things for stats and accolades. Which that's all fine and dandy. That is a part of the game. But don't sit here and tell me that 1 for 6 and Anthony Davis saving his legacy like Kyrie, Ray Allen, and everybody that we done seen do it. Stop letting these people fool y'all, man. Please, bro. This shit hurt me to my heart to see what we gotta go through every day. Now, for my football fans, oh yeah, you know it's coming. Week 1 was good. I like it. You know what I mean? The Saints beat Tampa Bay. The battle of 2 veteran quarterbacks. It was a barn burner. The city came out on top. So Tom Brady was able to bounce back yesterday against Carolina. He had a good performance with a good pump fake, backdoor shoulder pass to Mike Evans. I think we need to pump our brakes on Patrick Mahomes just a little bit. Because he's in the system where the offense fits him. He's young. He could get around. Not taking away from his talent. But as I watched that game yesterday against San Diego, the boys still have spots where he have to learn. You know what I mean? Like, Russell Wilson is, to me, the best quarterback in the league. Hands down. What he doing with this team, bruh, the weapons he have. I watched this dude at Mississippi State, Metcalf. He ain't had the hands like he have now. He always had the speed and physical traits like Megatron or Terrell Owens, but he never had the hands. Terrell used to lead the league in drops. But I'm just saying, he's a freak of nature too. But it's something about Russell Wilson. Dog, this dude prepared his team without nothing. If you look at their offense, they really have nothing. Tyler Lockett is undersized, and he still get past and get in his spots to catch the ball and get jiggy with it. So, all around good football game. Falcons still being the Falcons, as you can see. It's like, come on, man. Fundamental fucking football, basketball. You cannot be this fucking stupid. But you got the analytics lying to these players today. Look how the Falcons lost to the Cowboys. Ain't no motherfucking way you gonna tell me a team that know the game, your coaching staff, put your players in right positions to win a game, go do some bullshit like that. I just, dog, what I'm watching in the sports world today, it's got me fucking scratching my head and mind-boggling. Where is the coaching at? You got coaches sitting over here not making no adjustments, making niggas making bonehead ass plays, accepting niggas missing 4 or 5 free throws and not taking them out, putting a scorer in the game. That dude is not no fucking scorer. Come on, man. How you gonna have Dozier on the line and you got Michael Porter Jr. sitting on the bench, a pure scorer? Nigga talking about his defense. We under 2 minutes, 3 minutes. We need points. We got enough defense and hell. We've been doing good. Joker took that ball and backed Anthony Davis down. Period. And hit the game winner. That was supposed to be it. That 2.1 shouldn't have even much mattered. But that's coaching. Let them tell it, boy. We got the coaching. We got the talent. You know what I mean? No, you don't. No, you don't. It's too much stuff goes on in the sports world that we ignoring the fact how they teaching these young men the right way and what the value in the game. Now look at the stats. Why y'all think they hating on Jimmy Butler, but he ain't scored 30? Man lost 2 fucking playoff games though. Did you worry about how much he scored? Worry about the dub, man. The dub is what fucking count, bro. See this W? That's what count. Fuck the points. I want no motherfucking points. I want the dub. If you could get your team staying in tune in the game, keeping it close, that's why Denver was able to get itself a chance. I know they had it. The first game they came out sluggish and got punished. All right, take that lick on it. You got 7 games. That's why it's a 7-game series. This game right here, I want to see how they going to bounce back from this mental breakdown. This third game going to tell me the real Denver team. Because I'm going to tell you, I done seen them come back from 3-1. All that shit fine and dandy. But how they lost this game yesterday going to tell me how these young men is built as far as can they handle the pressure? Can they bounce back off situations when they cost themselves the game? Coaches ain't going to install that in you. You got to install that in yourself by hitting that gym. By learning how to fail to succeed. You ain't going to never be in a situation unless you put yourself in that situation. How you just supposed to go through life without knowing how to handle certain situations if you don't put yourself in those situations to learn? Like I say, everybody want to be a thug. Everybody want to be a gangster because you know why? They see that money. But what they tell you, well, what they don't tell you is that shit come with fucking consequences, player. So you go out there and get yourself hurt. Now you're in jail. You can't see your kids. You might have got killed. Your mama hurting. Dog, it don't pay to be something that you know you're not. So just work hard at your craft. Don't cheat the system. I think drug dealers do that to cheat the system because they don't want to go put that hard work in. They don't want that hard labor. They don't know how it feel to earn nothing. To really feel good and say, man, I went bust my ass on this 9 to 5 and I earned this shit. So if you want to burn this shit, you can burn it because guess what? You got another check coming in. You can't do that with that type of money because you probably owe somebody. You got to keep investing. What if you go to jail? You get popped. Now you ain't got nothing. You got to start from the bottom. Now we here. Now you got to go back and ask and beg a nigga for something. You feel me? When you could do this shit the right way from Jump Street and almost worry about the consequences. Everybody deal with certain things in their life, and sometimes you got to understand. The situation that you put on your plate, nobody can clean that shit but you. I don't care if you was in a car with a nigga and wasn't your charge. You shouldn't have got your ass in there because you know right from wrong. So the police stop you, and all y'all wind up going to jail. You can't fault that man. Because you knew what he told you anyway. Because how we came up, say, bro, I'm hot. You know how I'm rocking. Niggas still be wanting to ride. Man, fuck that. I know. It's good. You could take your lick and niggas still gon' police still gonna do what they do. I done seen them do it, dog. Now you done fucked another black man life over the conviction that can't help his family. Now you forcing him to go back to these streets. Something he don't know nothing about and get himself killed or get himself worse time. Taken away from his family and his kids. The only thing you was trying to do is drop this dude off at work. He asked you for a ride to work. You bringing him to the right thing, but he just got caught up in the process. Bro, I done seen all kind of stories that messed up young black people's life, and they jumping off this porch head first and don't know what they getting themselves into, and I don't like it. You got homeschool, virtual learning now with these kids, bro. It's so crazy what we have to go through. We can't come outside, stay inside. You can't do this. You can't do that. Man, these people playing so many games with us, man. It's a crying shame. You can't sit there and be that damn dumbfounded to what these people doing to us, bro. Like, at some point, we as a people have to say, man, look, I'm tired. I'm tired of these people lying to me. I'm tired of these people leading me down the wrong path. You know what I mean? Working people that pay taxes, know what I'm talking about. You got medical coming out your shit twice. Come on, man. Bro, I love everybody, dog. Like, I ain't never seen this world be at this point. And I, like, coming from Katrina, seeing all that water, I could have handled that because I could swim. When you got people feeding you the stuff in the media, having you programming with this TV shit, and listening to what people say, seeing what people do, like they think it's us, but it ain't us. We not the bad guys. So we need to notice that shit. Once we get a chance to look ourselves in the mirror and the people that's around us and really know their insides and they genuine, you gonna bring them along. We gonna get stronger. We can't get stronger if we don't do those little things. Find out what people with us. Find out who's on the right page. Find out who against what people like. Everybody have a voice. We won't leave nobody out. Now, they ain't saying everybody gonna get their voice hurt or, implicated in what we trying to do. But it's just ideas. More ideas, the more we can ease the pain. The more we can come with better solutions. We can't muffle everybody. Everybody still have a voice. So that's why I'm telling you, we need to do this shit the right way. We need to trust one another. And at the end of the day, it will pay off. I know it will. A guy like who I used to work with, he was a kitchen manager. Now he the GM of the whole store. They gave him his whole store. So I wound up working over there. So carrying a lot one day, like for him. Because like I said, I be trying to pick up on a lot of shit, and I do switch different stores with the company. I'm like, hold up. So instead of him having on the kitchen suit, he got on the regular suit with the tie. He walking around the thing. An advisor came to him because he got his degree and everything. He been pushing hard. He said he been doing that shit since he got out of high school. And he like 33, like 34. Like 7 years younger than me. 8 years younger than me or something. So he about to get his own company. Like they about to give him a whole store. He about to let him just take it, clip his wings and let him fly. Look, you ready to get on your own. So this is what he told me. He said, man, look, I've been rocking with you for over 2 years, but hey, see when the people, he showed me the cars and everything. He said, man, I lost your number because I got another number. So he was like, man, he wrote the thing down. I gave it to him. He said, man, so when that store come up and running, he gonna put me head of security. I never told my wife this. I told y'all this because I really want to surprise her with it. Dog, that shit almost made me break down. He a black dude. You know what I mean? Like, hold on. Head of security, nigga. Dog, that made me feel like I'm somebody. Somebody do care. And I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep pushing. Bro, I've been working since I was 13. I ain't never got this kind of break. Never. I never got a raise on nobody's job, though. 50 cents, man, that shit ain't nothing, man. I've been slaving for these people, dog. That's why I try to do it on my own. And look, that shit came my way like that. That's telling me do not give up. Stop listening to what people tell you. Other people could better you and bring you along. So now when you get that position, you bring the next nigga along. Don't sell out for that bread. Get up at the top and forget about it, nigga. If it don't fit your narrative, you ain't with a nigga. Man, the truth fucking hurt, man. Them dudes don't mean us no good, dog. I ain't out here to bash nobody. It's just the truth. That's why it's hard for me to watch certain things on for sports. I rather watch these college teams because they don't get paid and they trying to make it. You know what I mean? That's why they take the fucking money. I'd rather watch college than any pro sports, bro. I promise to God. And they get mad at the Zions of the world because they taking money from these big boosters. Because you playing these dudes, look how much money you making off our kids. Fattening your fucking pockets. But they ain't gonna tell you that though. Even though a lot of people know this who went that route. But the young kids today don't know this. They're just looking at these dudes as being athletes, superstars. And the shit is ridiculous, dog. Like I said, shout out to CJ. Because that dude went to LSU who he telling y'all about playing in the league. He was just in the bubble anyway. But you got to understand, a lot of people from Louisiana is going that route. The Tyrann Mathieu, the Leonard Fournette, way before them. Man, we had so many people that came home, started camps, gave back to Fauché, Aeneas Williams, Marshall Falk gave back to Carver, the school I went to. They had people that made it, that came back and gave back. Man, you tripping. Look at the story about Dallas Clark. That shit was true. Them niggas out there robbing for real, nigga. But them niggas couldn't be beat. They had no guidance. The coach tried to keep them in line. But around that time, it was so hard. People needed money. And them times in the 80s when niggas was off the porch doing that shit, people needed money. So that's how I'm telling you, that's how I had to, man, my mama working 3 jobs. Man, that shit was killing me, man. I raised my sister, man. I don't know how to cook. But I'm in this bitch trying to, man, my sister, nigga. My daddy driving cabs, doing what the fuck he doing. I became a man at a young age. That's why I had to start working at 13, nigga. That shit fucked me up. I had no child life. So I was thrown to the wolves, and I had to learn how to do this. College, I always wanted to do it because I was in a band. I did a lot of shit. Like, I was seasonal with this shit, nigga. I was every season. I'm telling you, coming from down there at that time, they had us doing that shit because it was so small and it was easy to get into trouble. That's why they made me get a job at 13. So even if I wasn't working, I was at football practice. If I wasn't working, I was at baseball practice. If I wasn't working, I was at track practice. If I wasn't working, I was at basketball practice. If I wasn't working, I was at band practice. Nigga, I ain't had no time. And I just kept pushing. That dude told me that. That dude told me that Saturday about that head security job. He about to get his own store. Boom, from the ground up. The advisory came talk to him. Man, I was like, man, I ain't even much expect that. I never expect that, man. You ain't got to sell off. How much money you really fucking need, man? I know niggas right now got 2-3 million. You wouldn't even tell. And they straight. They just invest in the legal way. They left that shit alone. And they doing it the right way, building in their community. Giving these kids something to dream, have a bigger dream for. Showing them how not to cheat the system. You don't need all that money to be successful. Bro, it's crazy. But you know, I'm sorry for getting emotional on that shit, because like I said, man, where I come from, niggas don't get that kind of offer. Nigga got to take that LeBron route. Nigga got to take that NBA route, that NFL route, that music route, set out, kill people, sell their soul, man, with that shit, man. I don't need a whole lot of money to survive, especially if I can open up a security business like that and make that shit nationwide to protect our people. We have a lot of black communities with no security guards protecting them. That's why them niggas protecting themselves. And I ain't talking about doing no illegal shit. I'm talking about the people that's living right, the middle class people. You know what I mean? And niggas, like I said, you can't take everybody. If you don't want to come, you won't still live that life, you leave over there with that. Don't bring that shit around my kids, because I'm shooting to kill all the dump. Don't come over with that shit. Leave that life over there. I ain't with all that no more. I've been left that life alone. Lord gave me this route and I'm taking it. And I'm good and I'm content with it. I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping, man. I lost too many people. I'm not tripping off that no more, bro. I'm trying to lead the path of righteousness so everybody can understand. You can get it out the mud without having to sell nothing, without having to hurt nobody, without having to snake a friend in the back to get on top. We can all be there together. Stand on Mount Rushmore, arm to arm. See how they doing that shit in the fucking games? Like that shit means something? It's all publicity stunt. That shit don't mean nothing to me. Why you ain't doing it off the court? Oh, y'all scared, huh? That's what I'm fucking talking about. You protecting your own bag, huh? That's what I'm talking about. Stop letting these people feed you the narrative of the shit that's on TV. Because all this shit is scripture, like I always told you. It's a fucking business. Everybody know that. It's entertainment. So the teams you know was supposed to win ain't gonna never win. The teams that should win ain't gonna never win. Because they're already got their narrative and they're already pushing a certain nigga. And it been like that. Elder told you that. All them boogers. That's my nigga Elder. All them boogers playing that role. But it's only one nigga they gonna push through the whole thing. Everybody else gotta play their slots. They gotta play their slots. That's why I feel to believe, bro. When Chris Jackson threw a wrench in their party, that dude, boy, they went to messing over that dude, man. They went to talking all this, talking all that. That man was for the right, man. Like that man felt like everybody else, man. They gotta beat me, man. They gotta fucking beat me. I ain't about to just point shave. Isaiah did it. All them niggas did it. At one point in their career. So I'm just saying though, like, man, you got niggas get up there and make that kind of money. I don't know what the fuck they doing. And then they got it on TV like they doing this and doing that for us. But nigga, I ain't worrying about your money. I'm gonna get my own shit. I'm worrying about the power that you have because you hang around the niggas that you can talk to change the shit that we going through. But a nigga sit there and tell you, well, what are you supposed to do? What's this plan supposed to be? Nigga, get the fuck. If LeBron was to come on his side right now, all them niggas who rocking like that, Jay-Z's of the world, and just say, man, look, man, this is what it's hitting for. I'm sorry I've been doing, because we already know the truth. The first thing I hate, because the nigga always want to talk about is conspiracy. How is conspiracy? It's conspiracy when they lock us up in court. That's what they come with, conspiracies and RICO. But it ain't conspiracy when they do it. Man, get the fuck out of my face. And I'm going to leave with that. Like I told you, the fucking truth hurt. You feel me? Know the bar sports and news. I'm always going to keep it 100 with y'all. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe. My cash app is Chop Shop Jr. with the money sign Chop Shop Jr. So, man, look, like I said, man, we doing big things. I'm building this shit from the ground up. And I ain't tripping off none of that. I'm coming with some real shit, and I hope you enjoy it, man. Peace, one love.